Hey math students, here we are looking at equivalent fractions today, and you should be here at screencast, and up here you'll find a link that says equivalent fractions. When you click on that link, it'll take you to this web page here. And what you're going to do is click on this first box up here that says equivalent fraction bars. What I found is that this is way easier to use than those cards yesterday because they were miscut, things happened to them where it was hard to see if they were really equal or not. So what you're going to do is use this web page to double check your work on the page that you did here. Now your goal is to have 3 equivalent fractions for each of the rows up to 4/5, down to the part where it says 4/5 down here. Okay? Everything else below 4/5 will be blank. If you've already written things in here, like I have here, you need to double check what you have on your page. So I will look at, oh, by the way, this first row, you can't double check. You can't put a 0 on the top. See, if I go back to this web page and I hit the minus here, it won't let me use anything lower than 1. So here's my journal, and my first one I want to check is 4/8. So what you're going to do is always keep your top number, this fraction that's over here in black. Okay, so let's do 1/2 here. So let's bring this down. You can use the plus and minus to change the top and bottom numbers. So this bar right here is worth 1/2. Well, I wanted to check 4/8, right? See if that works. So I've already got 4 on top. And let's get 8 on the bottom. Hey, look at that. They are equal. So I know that one's right. But I want to make sure that I have 3 in each one. So after I'm done checking these to make sure that they're good to go, I need to get one more here. See where it says 2 2s, and I got 5 5, 10 10s. So I go here, I do 2 2s. Well, let's see. Well, check that out. 8 8s. 8 8s is worth the same as 2 2s. So I could fill that into here. So I double check these two rows, and then let's do one more here where I would come up with one more for 1/4, but I'd also double check these two here. So top number is going to be the one that you're checking. So 1/4, we're going to change that to. This will always stay 1/4, so you can change this down here to match. And what I will say is start off with the same fraction. Okay, 1/4, 1/4, they're equal. Well, first one I'm going to check is 2 8s. Here we go, 2 8s. Hey, look at that, they're equal. Next one I got to check is 3 12s. So I change this to 3, and I change this to 12s. Look at that, they're equal. So those two fractions are checked. Well, I need to come up with one more, so here I'll come up with 4. Well, that's out here. Now I'm going to bring up more divisions. 4/16. That's equal. So in here, I would write 4/16 in this row because I know it's equivalent, the same value as 1/4. Now, as you're doing this, see if you notice a pattern. Is there any shortcut that you can do? Because like when I was going from 1/4, let's change this back to 1/4. There you go. It's going to take me just a second. Here we go, 1/4 to 1/4. When I went to that next number on top, so I had 2, when I had to change this to 8, is there a pattern or a shortcut you see to go from 4 to 8 and 1 to 2? So let's now go with 3 on top. We needed to then do 12. Is there a pattern between going to 4 to 12 and that 1 to 3? Maybe something that'll help you predict when it's a 4 on top. That will help you determine what the bottom number is and so forth. See if you can figure out a pattern. So double check all of the ones that are from the top down to 4/5, and remember each one needs to have 3. Double check them with this because I will be collecting your journals and grading them, and this will make sure that you have the best score possible. Thanks, Highland students.